Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today I want to talk about my personal favorite women's designer releases for 2024. I have also included a few from 2023. Fragrantica likes to include some from 2023 so that it's been out in the market for at least a year. So I think I'll do the same with my perfumes here that I've chosen. So I have 8 here that I want to talk about that are my personal favorites. In the last video, I talked about, or I reacted to the top 10 best women's fragrances for 2024 and 2023. According to the list, the voting list from the Fragrantica Community Awards, and I can link that down there if you want to check that out. But yeah, the ones that are my personal favorites aren't in the top 10 that were voted in that list on Fragrantica. So of course I didn't plan it like that, but these are genuinely my most favorite releases. So I think I'm going to leave the top 5 to the end, and then I have a few here also that I think are absolutely stunning as well, and I don't really think they get the attention they deserve. Now that I think of it, I think that all of these fragrances are kind of underrated when it comes to women's releases for the past few years. So let's begin. First one here is a body mist from Flur, and it's called Mango Mood. I picked this one up when I was in Canada. I don't see this brand in stores in the Netherlands, unfortunately, so I was very excited to try their perfumes. This is the one that stood out to me the most, mostly because when I first smelled it, it was very, very familiar. And this one is an excellent budget alternative to Wilhelm Parfumerie Mango Skin, which is one that I really, really love. I've loved it since it was first released. So yeah, this is a fantastic, sweet, fruity mango perfume. It's a hair and body fragrance mist, so it doesn't really last very long, but I don't mind reapplying this one. I do have a dent in there, and I think it's fantastic, you guys. There's some notes here. Let me just read that out. Olfactive family, chypre fruity, and the notes on the top are blackcurrant, pink pepper, and mango. Heart notes are wild orris, black lotus, jasmine, sambac, absolute. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla elixir, and brown sugar. So it's an extremely, extremely sweet mango scent, very realistic. And I love it. I just love mango skin. So if you like mango skin, I would bet you would also like this. And I am curious about many of their other perfumes and body mists. They are available to purchase online in the Netherlands, but then it would have to be a blind buy, and I don't really want to do that. So maybe when I go back to Canada, I'll be able to test out more from the collection. But yeah, this is one of my most favorite releases, and I really enjoy wearing this one very, very much. Another underrated one here that was released maybe a few months ago, maybe October, around there. And this is a collaboration between Jo Malone and Paddington Bear. I am a fan of Paddington Bear, so yeah, I had to get this one. It's called Orange Marmalade. And this smells like the name. It smells very orangey and sweet. I do smell marmalade as well with the extra orange zest. It's kind of sweet and jammy, delicious, something you would spread on toast, just like Paddington Bear would. And I think it's a great, easy to wear scent, citrus. And I think it's also quite kind of similar to Orange Sanguine. Not exactly the same, but in the same family. So if you liked Orange Sanguine, which I do, it's one of my most favorite scents of all time. Also probably my most favorite citrus. Then you would probably like this one as well. But I don't think it's available anymore. That collab is over. I did talk to an essay about this collection, and she said that the perfumes from the collab Orange Marmalade. It was sold out really quickly, both in store and in the website as well. So yeah, I think this one is an underrated scent of the past year, and it's also one of my most favorite releases as well. Another of my favorite releases is from Guerlain, and it's Flora Bloom Forte. I don't have a bottle of it, but I do have a cute little mini. I also have a decant of it. I thought I brought it up here. I didn't though. I left it downstairs, but I am wearing a decant of this version of Flora Bloom. This is the Forte version, which I prefer over the original Flora Bloom. But yeah, look at this cute little mini. I think it's so cute. And this one is a very nice, soft floral scent. It's very easy to wear. It is perfect for all year, but I think that I can imagine myself wearing this more in the spring and summer. Very cute, dainty, girly. At least whenever I wear this, I feel that way, and I really like how this perfume makes me feel. So it's a nice, light, fresh, floral bouquet, kind of watery and transparent, but it just is so nice and elegant and luxurious. And I absolutely love this release from Guerlain, Flora Bloom Forte. Okay, so those were the 3 out of the 8. Now I'm going to talk about my top 5 personal fave releases. In the 5th spot, I don't have a bottle of it yet. I might get it at some point. But this one is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. And I am in love with the bottle design there. It's very bright and vibrant. It's gorgeous. I love the bottle design from this collection. And so some notes in Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. There's vanilla orchid, and ozonic notes. And for me, I do smell the vanilla in here, but also I smell a banana scent in here as well. And banana is not listed in the note breakdown at all, but yeah, I'm reminded of a sweet banana, also the texture, the starchiness of it, and also the banana peel as well. It's nice and fresh and sweet, and that texture is almost milky, like a milky vanilla banana milkshake kind of thing. And it is so pretty, along with the bottle, super pretty. And yeah, I might get a bottle of this at some point. I'm not in a huge rush, but I think it's a fantastic scent, and my 5th favorite release of the past year. Gourmand vanilla, very wearable, likable, mass appealing, and suitable for all occasions. I love it. It's my favorite from the Gucci Flora collection for sure. But I do find the other ones from the collection also very nice and pretty and mass appealing, but this is the one that stands out for me because of that very interesting banana note, which is not listed, but I do smell and imagine and picture myself like biting into a sweet banana, and then some extra vanilla sweetness in there too. So gorgeous. Okay, in the 4th spot, we have one that I actually blind bought. I think this collection is so underrated. I love so many from this collection. That's why I blind bought it. I thought it would be safe, even though technically I don't think anything really is safe. But I also find blind buying fun to do sometimes. And this one turned out to be 100% a success for me. It's from the Infusion line from Prada, and this one is called Infusion de Jan. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This one has some notes listed on the side here. Ginger, mandarin vert, or so green mandarin, geranium and vetiver, but also there are aldehydes and ginger as well. Or I said that already, sorry. vetiver, sorry, and musk. So I wore this the other day and I think it is a fantastic ginger scent. I don't see ginger as a main note in perfumes very often, but when I do, I automatically pay attention because I personally like the scent of ginger, especially when you're making some food or when I'm cooking food and I have to have ginger in there. I like that scent when you're cutting it up and it starts to get some of the juice of the ginger will start to come out and it gets on my fingers. And then I smell this big burst of spicy, fresh ginger. And I really like that scent. It's also a very nostalgic scent for me. So I personally really love the note of ginger in perfumes. And this one to me reminds me of a sparkling ginger ale kind of scent, because especially in the opening, it's very bright and fizzy and spicy and citrusy. It's just such a happy scent for me. And then as it dries down, I get more of a ginger iced tea kind of thing. And I think it's unique. I think it's so fresh and bright and invigorating and uplifting, mood boosting. And another one from the Infusion line that I love. And again, I think this Infusion line is so underrated. There's a new one coming soon that I talked about in a previous video, in a new release video. It's the Infusion de Rhubarb. And that is another one that I'm looking forward to as well. Yeah, that's my number 4 favorite release of the year, Infusion de Jan by Prada. So in the third spot, we have Dior Parfum. So earlier in the year, I thought that this would stay in the number 1 spot, but it didn't. It got kicked out by some other scents. So yeah, it's the 2024 version, Miss Dior Parfum. I think it's so gorgeous. Fruit Chuli scent. If I remember right, Francis Kirkshawn is the nose of this one, and I'm a fan of his. I love his creations, many of them. So some notes in here. In the top, we have apricot, peach, mandarin, orange. The mid notes are wild strawberry, floral notes, jasmine, jasmine. And then the base notes are patchouli, amberwood, amber, moss, and atlas cedar. So this is an earthy, sweet, ripe strawberry patchouli scent, basically. And right now I am loving patchouli perfumes. I also get like a strawberry fizzy not cola, but a fizzy drink kind of vibe in here as well, especially in the opening. This one is very bright and fresh, and it is also mood boosting for me. I do like to layer this one sometimes with another strawberry scent, and this is the Bath and Body Works strawberry soda, and it smells like strawberry soda. Also, it smells like those candies, those marshmallow strawberry candies that are squishy. It just adds an extra fizzy boost to this one here. So this one was released, I think, in 2022. So it's not a new release, but I think it's a great, fun strawberry or body mist in general. And then layering these two, I just feel so happy. It's a super fun scent, and them together, it just, it does something to me. I'm not really sure why, but I love it. So yeah, that is number 3, my third favorite release from the past 2 years. In second spot, I don't have a bottle of it, but I do want to have one at some point. And this one was released in 2023. It's Guerlain Gourmand. I have my decant here. My husband loves this one on me every single time I wear this. He always notices and comments on it. Oh my gosh. So this, of course, is a re-release of the other one. Now I'm totally forgetting what it's called. It's Gourmand Coquin. Sorry about that. It took me a long time to find that in the file folders in my head. But yeah, this Faves Gourmand is cacao. Sorry, it has some notes of cacao, rum, spices, smoke, rose, patchouli, and tea. And basically for me, this one smells a lot like a hot chocolate kind of scent. Also, the hot chocolate powder you would add to milk or water or a combo of that. And then you have that powdery, soft, sweet cocoa powder scent. It's very soft and elegant. It's a delicious gourmand scent. This one makes me feel very fancy. And I think it's just an amazing, soft and subtle gourmand scent. Very, very pricey, but I think this one is worth it, and I think I'll get it at some point because I love it so much. I'll just finish my decant of it first, but yeah, this has been on my wish list since they released this version. And yeah, very nice gourmand scent. Probably one of the best chocolatey scents out there, or cacao scents out there that I have ever tried. So, and then it's a bonus that my husband is in love with this. I think he would wear it as well. So that's number 2. Guerlain Faves Gourmand, part of their L'Art à la Matière collection, or Art in Materials collection. And finally, my number 1 favorite release for the year is from my favorite designer house. And it's from Hermes, and it's called Beria. And so I have talked about this in a previous video, my number 1 favorite women's release, and it's fantastic, you guys. Also, I have heard that this took 10 years to create. And so some notes in here. In the top, there's miracle berry and bergamot. The middle notes are white ginger lily, and base notes are patchouli, akigala wood, and oak. And I've noticed sometimes with akigala wood, that note when it's in perfumes, I struggle with it, but in this scent, I don't. It is a fantastic, sweet, earthy patchouli scent. And again, I'm just in love with patchouli scents right now. I also wore this very recently on my coat. I sprayed like 6 sprays and I enjoyed every minute of it, you guys. Such a beautiful, classy, expensive smelling scent. And yeah, it's my favorite. It's my number 1 favorite of the year. Last year, it was, I believe, also an Hermes scent. The Le Jardin, no, not the Le Jardin. It's the Cither, Le Jardin à Cither, I think it's called. And then before that, Tutti Twilly. Maybe I'm getting mixed up, but I don't think it's a coincidence at this point that my favorites are always from Hermes. I love the house and I love many of their collections. I think many of their perfumes are extremely underrated. But yeah, that is my number 1 favorite pick, favorite women's release of 2024, Beria from Hermes. So yeah, that was my personal favorites for the year. I would love to hear your opinions on these if you've already tried them. I would also love to hear which are your favorite releases from the past years, 2023 and 2024. Let me know down there in the comments. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.